Her name was Alina, the kind of girl with stardust in her laughter and steel in her spine. In college, people said she and Jace were perfect. The artsy sweetheart and the brooding intellect, black coffee and warm honey. For a time, it was perfect. Late-night library dates, painting sessions, the kind of kisses that made your bones ache. But Jace changed. Possessiveness crept into their love like rotten fruit. He grew obsessed with knowing where she was, who she spoke to, how she dressed. If she wore red lipstick, it meant she was trying to get attention. If she smiled too brightly, he'd sulk for hours. Then came the accusations, the late-night arguments, the wrist grabs, the apologies. "I'm sorry, Lena. I just love you too much." She left him 5 times. He came back 10. Each time, tears in his eyes, flowers in hand, whispering that no one would ever love her like he did. That nobody would get her the way he did, and maybe that was true. But thank God, no one else got her like that. By the time graduation rolled around, Alina was done. She'd blocked his number, transferred schools in her final semester just to finish her degree in peace. When the cap flew into the air, she felt something break free from her ribs and float upward. A clean slate. No more Jace. Alina found herself working as a caregiver after college. Not glamorous, but real. She loved helping people, taking care of folks who no longer had anyone to do so. That's where she met Elijah. He brought his grandmother in one rainy afternoon, holding an umbrella over her like she was royalty. He had eyes that smiled before his lips did. Thoughtful, attentive, a gentle man who offered her coffee instead of control. They started talking during her breaks, then after her shifts, then outside the clinic altogether. Slowly, like dusk turning into night, Alina began to feel safe again. Elijah asked her to be his girlfriend under a willow tree on the care home's lawn. She said yes with tears in her eyes, and for once life was good. Until it wasn't. The first incident was subtle. A nurse mentioned Elijah didn't show up for his weekly visit. Odd. He never missed those. A call to his number went unanswered. 3 days later, Elijah's body was found in his apartment. Carbon monoxide leak, they said. Faulty water heater. A tragic accident. Alina shattered. Then came Jordan, a kind and funny EMT who she leaned on after Elijah's death. He brought her takeout after long shifts, left notes in her locker. He helped her laugh again. 2 months later, he was found drowned in his own bathtub. Coroner ruled it a seizure in the tub. No foul play. Still, something felt off, especially when she found rose petals scattered outside her apartment door, the same kind Jace used to bring her after every fight. Alina started seeing shadows that didn't belong. Her window left unlocked when she swore she'd shut it. Her car tire punctured. She began to wake up at 3:17 a.m. every night, like her soul knew something was wrong before her brain did. Then she saw him, at a grocery store standing in front of the freezer section, just smiling. Jace. Still tall, still quiet. But those eyes, they used to be intense. Now they were hollow, like a light had gone out behind them. He didn't say anything, just nodded, as if saying, "I'm still here, I never left." She went to the police. They offered sympathy, but no evidence. Coincidence, they said. No link, they said. So she moved, changed her number, new apartment, new job. Months passed. She met Miles, a school teacher with a crooked smile and warm hands. She didn't want to fall for anyone again, but he was patient. He waited, and when she was ready, she let him in. One night, they lay on her couch, half asleep with an old movie playing. She kissed his cheek and whispered, "Maybe I'm finally safe." Miles never made it to work the next day, found slumped in his car. Heart attack at 31. She broke, not from grief, but from rage. Because she knew Jace was still out there, and he wasn't just haunting her, he was cleansing her life of anything that made her smile without him.